first of all, the setup for the actual proxy is still mostly the same. As soon as you jump out of the van, just hold left on D-pad and then hold up. Steven's actually found that you can pretty consistently and reliably reset your position if the tree on the left right here, you see the little nook on it? Move the left side of the screen under that first, like, leaf or triangle portion on the left, and that will get yourself pretty consistently reset up. If you miss the trick, you have to try for it again. Even on first try, I just go ahead and I set this to it because it makes me a little more confident of my position. Let go, jump, and then tap down on D-pad, and that will set you up onto this little thing here. We are looking for the first line on the bricks, not the very far left one, but the first line into the bricks. So, like, not this one, but this one here, yeah? And then tap forward on D-pad, that will get Sly to turn around. Honestly, if you want to just very lightly tap forward until he's, like, kind of fallen into the pit, that works. And then what you're going to do is you're going to jump, wait about half a second, and then hit up start. And that will get you into the correct position for the proxy, and you can kind of see if it's already worked, if he's going to be in this, like, little ball state, right? It also makes it a little easier, just a little optimization, if you unpause and spam R1, because that brings the camera up with you, where normally the camera wouldn't follow you. You can land here. However, what is really nice is the invisible walkway of this stretches all the way under the one that you would land on, so if you just want to hold forward and land all the way over here, that also works perfectly fine. I use this little spot right here that is in front of Sly's nose right now, the darker one. I use that, but I don't stand on it. I get really close to the edge to where he's tiptoeing, yeah? And then I make sure that his left hand, or from our position, our right hand, is over that spot. That's what I'm looking for, and that's a pretty consistent way to do it. Hi, Rain! That's a pretty consistent way to get Sly in the correct position. The super jumping is actually really easy as long as you only do single jumps, funnily enough. So, single jump to the edge, single jump down, single jump one more time, to get to the very edge of the first one, and I'll show all of this in quick succession, but I just kind of want to explain what I'm doing. So you're going to single jump 1, single jump 2, single jump 3, and then the very last one where we hit the death plane, that's actually a really important jump. You want to delay your double jump as long as possible. So rather than jump into the death plane, you're going to jump again right before you hit it. And you want to be trying to hit the lower death plane, because the lower death plane is what's actually going to give you the height to make it all the way over to the door, right? LB raid! LB, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! So I'm just trying to explain all of this before I actually do the thing, so you know exactly what I'm looking for. Single jump 1, single jump 2, single jump 3, and then a very delayed double jump. I'll also point out in the YouTube section, but I'll probably try to show it again here as well, just to really show what I'm looking towards. I'm jumping towards a specific direction of the death plane that kind of I find more consistent more than anything else, but it is the edge of a little mountain, and I'll highlight that in the actual YouTube video so you kind of see exactly what I'm shooting for. But 1, 2, 3, really delayed double jump. And that was too low, because of course it was. That always happens when you're explaining a trick. But, you know, we'll try it one more time. Hi Kate, how you doing? Yeah. That is a Kate. Nice right controller, thank you. Purple PS5? Yeah, I find it really hard to find, like, actual DualShock PS3 controllers, tragically. Other thing to note right here is when you are setting up for this, it's more lenient to be further to the left than to the right. So if you're, like, a little accidentally too far this way, that actually is fine. Home Alone all day, nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And you see that last double jump is really, really slow. And that's the important thing to note, right? So let me go back one more time, and I will fall down, and I'll show you exactly where I'm aiming for the double jump. Air swing, nice. Oops. So this is a really good example of just resetting your position, right? You don't have to rely on the camera being the same one as when you get out of the van anymore. As long as you are holding forward, then you can set the camera up to that little position right below that leaf, and that will pretty consistently make you back to the camera position you need. Okay, so like I said, if Sly does that little, like, fall in and then pop up or whatever, that's fine. He's in the correct position. Just like that. It's a very consistent proxy. Okay. So right down here, I can show you exactly where I'm aiming. So on your final super jump, right here, I'm aiming this direction, right here. So it's almost straight out from where your stuck spot is, because if you, or not stuck spot, your starting spot, because if you just do a straight beeline from your starting spot, you'll end up kind of this direction. On the very final jump, just arc a little to the right. I tend to aim for right about here, and that works really consistently. But yeah, that all together, it's a really consistent trick. It really is. So let me try to get it all together one more time just to kind of show it off. Yeah, that's, if anyone was wondering, that's how you do this. Ta-da! Once again, just take in mind, if you're not getting the height, it's probably you're not hitting the lower death plane of that proxy, or not the proxy, of the final jump on the slingshot. You really need to make sure you're hitting the lower death plane, and that comes from timing your final double jump as late as possible. So it's jump, jump. That should be about your timing, is X, X. It's really, really late. It's super delayed, but that is what gets you that extra height to get all the way over here. If you are not getting that delayed, like hitting the lower death plane, you tend to land on this, which is recoverable, but like way slower. So try to be doing that really delayed double jump, and that should get you here every time. But it's a very consistent slingshot, so good luck!